Oh gosh.
How good was the defense?
Oh, pretty good. We stopped the run. So since we stopped the run, it was great. They were trying to force the pass game, and what we did was we stopped it in the back end, which was pretty good. We were just more physical than them up front.
How good is it that you guys are getting pressure with 3 or even 4 guys and able to cover on the back end more?
It's incredible. Like it's very incredible because we get to have 8 guys in the backfield covering, which is like more guys in the backfield just creates more time for us to get back there and create sacks and create havoc in the backfield. My fault.
When you see that you're getting single blocked on your sack, they bring a running back to chip. Anytime you get single blocked, you just kind of lick your chops knowing you got a good chance to get to the quarterback.
Yeah, I saw like there's this like a stat or something like that. Every time I got single blocked, I got a sack or something like that. Which every time I see that, I just like I get very excited because I feel like I'll take anybody one-on-one versus anybody. I'll take me all the time. So because I have that much confidence in myself and I've been practicing in practice all the time. So it's an amazing thing to get one-on-one just once in a while. But I rarely see that nowadays. So
how was your guys' depth on the defensive line? Maybe it allowed you to stay a little fresher, especially in the season you've been beat up.
Our depth is all right. I feel like it's just credit to the offense, honestly, because the more times they're on the field, the more breaths that we get and the more energy we have to rush the passer and get more havoc in the backfield. So it's not really just. I don't feel like it's just a depth. It's just I feel like it was just credit to offense to be out there more so we can be out there less and perform well.
I think the last couple of weeks you had Nate got his first sack, and then Brandon seems to really be coming on.
Oh yeah, like the thing with us is like we're a very athletic group of defensive ends. We're not terribly big. Like a lot of the recruits that they recruit, like other schools recruit, they want big defensive ends that fit their size and stuff like that. But we're way different than that. We're defensive ends that are more athletic, and I feel like it's better to have more athletic defensive ends because it's better to get the job done. So yeah.
Tell us about Eli Huggins and his game.
He's a technician.
In general, not just Saturday.
Oh, Eli Huggins, he's just a technician in general. We call him a tech guy because his technique in playing the defensive tackle is amazing. We're probably the best technique I've seen in Power 5 ever. And like we always preach to him how like I said again, like how he's not the strongest guy, he's not the fastest guy like D-Hens. He just knows how to get his way in the backfield and know how to play certain blocks and stuff like that, which is amazing.
What does a win like Saturday do for this team?
It gives us more confidence, honestly. Like I said before, like we have confidence to go to the Big 12 championship and win it. And us winning, we just played like what Clyman said, we played a very perfect game. We had a lot of fans that were like ecstatic. The fans were like crazy, which hyped us up even more, like to even make more plays on defense and interceptions, like everything that we done. But this win is crazy. This win is like giving us momentum to basically win out. So hopefully we can do that this whole season.
What have you seen out of the Texas offensive line?
Texas offensive line, they're a very physical group. They have a freshman that's highly recruited. They have a returning. He used to play right tackle last year on our side, like how we look at it. But now he plays left. Like they're a very physical group. Honestly, we just have to. Obviously Kleinerman's gonna give us a good scheme. I believe in Kleinerman. He's gonna give us a good scheme to help us overcome like how physical they are and how like disciplined they are. So it's gonna be a good battle this Saturday.
You know Deuce as well as anybody. Is this kind of like the Mizzou game was for you? This game kind of is like that for him, where he might have.
For him, every Texas game is like that. Like we already talked about it. Every Texas game is like this to him. And he already told me like he always lost against Texas these past 2 years. So obviously this is a chip on his shoulder. So I know how much it means to him. And it just basically know how much it means to him. And I know he's going to perform very good. So it's going to be a sight to see.
What kind of challenge comes with trying to defend a running back like Bijan Robinson?
He's very quick. He has great balance, great vision. It's gonna be a battle. We just need to basically get off blocks, and be in the right gaps at the right time so we can contain him. That's basically how I think we can stop him.
just the challenge of balancing that with also Ewers is obviously pretty talented passer. Again, trying to get to him.
Say it again.
Oh, just having to balance watching Bijan, but then also trying to get some pressure on Ewers.
Oh yeah, like everybody preach. We always go run first. We always do run first before we go our pass. Before we do our before we do our what's it called? I just lost my train of thought. Let me rephrase that. Sorry, ask that again. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought.
Just the
question
challenge of containing Bijan, but also then getting to Ewers, the quarterback.
Oh, okay, yes, sorry. So, like, what we do, our defense is like a run-first type of defense. So, honestly, we focus on the run first, and then once we focus on the run first, then the pass game will eventually, like, develop itself that we can get pressure on the QB. So that's what we basically preach on whenever we pass rush all the time, is focus on run first to create knockback. And once you create that knockback, then you have the opportunity to go rush the passer more effectively.
After you rewatched the Oklahoma State game, I know a lot went right, but what impressed you the most?
What impressed me was everybody literally did their job correctly. Like, I looked at every position and everybody did their job exceedingly well, which that's impressed me the most, which is for a great defense like that to have a great defense, that's what you need, is everybody on the same page, and we were all on the same page. There's probably I think like 3 plays that we had a little bust on, but at the same time, like, we were just playing hard and fast, which makes up for a lot of the bust.
I saw the video that you shared of Gunnar Gundy's hands shaking
Oh
near
yeah.
the end of the game. Is there something about going up against a freshman quarterback that you want to kind of get into that mental space and kind of play the game there as well?
Yeah, I didn't even go against. I got benched after the half, but it was just funny to see because I saw it on overtime. It's like a very what's called popular Instagram page. I saw it on overtime. I was like, wow, it was kind of funny. But like somebody said, that's what the mob will do to you. So that was a good quote I seen on Twitter. But
Do you feel like that because of your size and your talent that maybe you sometimes get, or I guess lack thereof, of holding calls against you? You feel like you have to fight through some things a little bit more than other guys?
yeah, I'm not the type of person to complain that much, but it just honestly, like, at the end of the day, you can't really do anything about it. Just play your game. And honestly, like, there's been a lot of times that I still got sacks over sacks, even though I was getting held and stuff like that, which honestly, if you just keep on playing hard, then the sacks and everything will come. You just don't need to worry about it. But yeah.
How would you assess your season personally so far?
That's for you guys to answer. That's not for me to answer. That's a you question.